Hello, welcome to the Belk on Business podcast. This is Josh Belk, and I appreciate you joining the show today, and I hope to provide value to you on this episode. If you do get value out of this episode, please do me a huge favor and make sure to subscribe to this podcast. And if you're on Apple Podcast, leave me a 5-star review. Thanks again for listening, and enjoy the show. Today we're going to talk a little bit about creating a corporate culture, and this is probably going to be one of the quicker podcasts that I'll record. Just 5 quick little pointers as it relates to just creating a corporate culture in your business. For years, and I kind of started my corporate career in the mid '90s, working in the insurance world, and back then there were offices, there were cubicles. And we saw for a number of years a trend start to move toward kind of this open floor concept. And it was kind of one of those things we're going to allow for, kind of for this open interaction. Now we're starting to see some pullback on it. And all that had to relate to as far as one element of corporate culture. And so my first point here, as far as creating a synergetic and positive corporate culture, may include some of the following. Number one, a place to where people can focus. Now we're starting to see kind of a removal a little bit of this open floor concept into people kind of moving back into offices to where they can have a place to where they truly can focus and be effective in their work. So when it comes to the culture in your business, one thing you may want to look at is whether or not you're creating an environment to where people can truly focus and focus well in their work. So sometimes an open door policy, and I understand that is good as far as communication with the owner, with the leadership team, to be able to go to them and discuss problems, but also to have that environment protected to where the individuals can really truly do focused work, so they can get to the end of the day and be able to get those tasks completed that you need for them to get completed. So number one, create a culture that really allows for truly focused and efficient work. Number two, an affirming environment. And one word, and I think probably for many of you that listen to this podcast as well, is very important to us, is that word gratitude. And I think we should be very quick to express gratitude in our places of work. And so when we're in our workplace, we should be very quick to express our gratitude for the people that work for us, and also to do things for them. It's amazing sometimes while I'm out just picking up coffee, bringing it back in, to maybe just send a text throughout the course of the day to one of my employees, just simply expressing my gratitude to them for the work that they're doing, and to make sure that it's expressed. For a lot of people, the paycheck is very important to them, but really what truly makes them enjoy their work is to be appreciated. So created an affirming environment to where encouragement and gratitude is given freely. Number three, to value your people, to serve them. As the owner of my business, it's not my job to be a king sitting behind a desk pounding my fist, but I really should be working with my employees to find out ways that I can be able to help them, so I can to be able to get them to the next level. So to value your people, to serve your people. Number four, create an environment where one can grow into their goals. I think it's important to know where your employees want to go. Where do they want to go in their career path? And as far as business owners, provided that what they're wanting to do, what their goals align with what our goals are as a business, to help them to get to where they want to be. Most people don't want to stay in the same place in a business for the rest of their lives. Many times they want to grow and to improve. They want to improve their skill set. They want to grow in the business. And as far as the business owner, we want to create a culture to where we're going to help them reach their goals. And so we create a corporate culture where one can grow into their goals, a place where they can grow with their gifts outside of their comfort zone in a safe environment, a place really where they even are free to fail at times, to where they're not so scared if they mess up they're going to get fired, but a place to where they're free to make mistakes, and we're there to help them through those mistakes and improve in their skill set. And lastly, two-way mentorship. And what I mean by this is that there is this interaction between the employee and the employer, to where there's some mentoring that's going on both ways, because you really should be hiring people that are better in certain areas than you are. My staff accountant, for example, there are many areas that he's much better in business than I am. And so there are times that he and I are helping each other in different areas. That way the business can improve as a whole. I also think it's extremely important that we allow for ourselves and for our employees also to have mentors on the outside. and to take them to places to where they can go and they can learn. Just this week, I'm going to be taking my team to a boot camp. To where they can go and they can learn, and I'm going to really try to work to lift their lid to where they can go and sit under in a place to where they can be mentored, where they can learn, to where they can improve. And I want my business to be one that people are free to learn, free to grow, and free to fail at times, so they can make that next, so they can reach that next level in their growth. And sometimes it does require some failing to be able to move forward. So 5 different areas that you may want to consider and looking at in your corporate culture. Some areas I know that I need to continually work on, and maybe you do as well. This is Josh Belk with the Belk on Business podcast. Appreciate you listening. Have a wonderful day.